morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Pat at the Benson Library. Today we start our Reading Together program. It's September 2nd, and even though we can't be together here in the library, we decided that we would come to you in your home through this video. We'll do it for the next 8 weeks, and hopefully by the end of October, we're going to be able to gather together again in the library. So this is how it's going to work. First, we'll do a craft, and then I'll read a couple books to you. Then what will happen is the librarian will post these videos on the Facebook page of the library so that you can see them. The other thing that you can do is, after that Wednesday video is posted, there will be family activities available to you at the library. So if you want some more activities to do at home with your family, come and get some of those activities here at the library. Okay, so let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a nature face. So we're going to need to do two things. One, we're going to need to have some cardboard. Now, guess what this is? A cereal box, right? So I just cut this up, and now I have the possibility of making two faces at the same time. The second thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go outside. So I used this plastic bag, but if you have a little basket or maybe a little purse kind of thing, you can go out and you can start to find things in your yard, or maybe you go for a little nature walk and you find these great things. So let me show you what I found. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but they're all so great I couldn't leave any behind. So I found these flowers, which are kind of hard to see. Here they are. There, that's better, right? And then they were along the side of the road. And then I found this grass, I guess, kind of thing, in amongst my cactus. So I said, whoa, maybe this could look like curly hair. What do you think? I don't know, but we're going to see when we get further along. The next thing I did was I picked some rosemary because I said, I wonder if I were making somebody with a mustache, the rosemary would look like a mustache, right? And I don't know, these are pea pods and they have little peas inside. Could I use those if I opened it up to make eyes? I don't know. But let's keep looking in my bag of goodies here. So here's the rosemary, my pea pods. Now these came off of my lily. What could I do with this? Well, if I had long hair, couldn't I make this long hair? Something to think about. Okay, so let's see what else is in. Oh, I know, I brought some rocks. And I thought, well, maybe I could use rocks for eyes. I don't know, but there are some rocks. 2 blue eyes, 2 brown eyes. And since we all have ears, I took this off my geranium plant. It just reminded me so much of ears. Ooh, sticking out like that? Okay. And so here we are. Oh, and then I found these. Now these are off of another plant in my garden, and I thought, I wonder, could I use these for eyebrows? I don't know, we're gonna have to see. So the first thing I had to do was, once I had my cardboard all cut out, and now I have all of my goodies that I may or may not use, I don't know yet, I made an oval shape. Now an oval shape, if you think of oval, think of an egg. Okay, so that's what this looks like. Maybe a big Easter egg, but you know what? Our faces are kind of oval. Sometimes we have round faces, so you could make a round face if you chose. I chose an oval. And the first thing we're going to do with that is we're going to cut it out, okay? So I'm using my handy dandy scissors. Cardboard is a little harder, boys and girls, to cut, if you'll notice. Staying right on the lines, never one of my specialties, but I'm working on it. You know, it's always hard to stay right on that line, isn't it, when you're cutting? I don't know. Well, I'm not quite, but I'm close. And just as long as you're close, you know, when you look at someone's face, it's not perfectly round or perfectly oval. We all have a little something here or there that's maybe a little bit differently shaped. Okay, so I have this oval cut out. So So what am I going to do? Oh, this is my favorite. Guess what this is? Do you know what this is? This is the fruit from one of my cactus. And I thought it would make an excellent nose. A little big, but I think it's kind of cool myself. So I'm going to start with the nose right in the middle. Lots of glue, and we'll stick the nose right there. Now, eyes. Blue eyes or brown eyes? I kind of like blue. It kind of shines better off of this brown, doesn't it? Look at that. They're two different shapes. Well, maybe if I turn this like that. Oh, they look more alike, don't they? Okay, so here we go. More glue. There we are. We'll just put that rock right on there. And more glue. Great. Okay, so now we have an eyes and a nose. Now this gives me a sense of where I'm going to kind of put everything else. I have short hair. I think this person's going to have short hair. And I kind of like this green color. So I'm going to cut a little bit of it like this. Maybe it needs to be a little shorter. There we go. And so I'm going to just start gluing some hair on here. Again, more glue will always be better when we're not just gluing flat shapes, you know, and we're just going to have that glue kind of stick on there like that. Oh, here's some more. Good thing I cut a lot of this, isn't it? Who knew how much hair I was going to need? The good news is, if you're at your house and you're doing this, you can always run outside and get more of whatever you need, right? So here we go. We're going to push that right down into the glue so it sticks. And we'll put some here. There we go. Oh, maybe we can just stick some of this there. I always like to use up what I have, you know, cut up. So here we go. There's some hair for you. And some eyes and a nose. Now, I brought this because I love the shape of geranium leaves to start with. But I thought, oh, how funny to have little green ears. So we're going to have some green ears here, just below the hair. So it's supposed to be short hair, you know. And your ears are kind of right across from your nose. So I'm going to put those on here. You know, when you're using glue, you always have to remember at the end to turn that nozzle down so glue doesn't get all stuck inside this orange part. So there's an ear sticking out. And, oh, my heavens. Whoops. Push that together again. And another ear. There we go. Look at that. How's that coming? What do you think? Now, I think, see how this kind of curves? What if I use that for a mouth? I think I will. Okay, here we go. Cut off a piece of that. I think she should have a big smile, don't you? Okay. Now, this is going to be a little tricky, but we'll make it work somehow or another, won't we? There we go. Okay. And there's her mouth. And there, boys and girls, we have a nature face. Now, let's think about some variations on this. Now, I could make short hair, really short hair, and I could give it a mustache. You know, taking that rosemary, look at that. How's about that for a rose? See? I could use that as a mustache. There are just so many different things outside that we can find that can make nature faces. So I suggest, oh, wait a minute, before I stop, I forgot to use my flower. What if I give myself a flower in my hair? Let's put it over here. There's lots of glue here. I don't even have to add glue. Look at this. So much fun. So there I am. I have flowers. I could put a couple more in, couldn't I? You get creative about this. We could stick some more flowers in here. And there we have. Look at all the fun things that I found just in my yard. And I was able to make a face just like that. Okay? So there you are. There's your nature face. I hope you find all lovely things in the back of your yard You don't have to do it the same way I did it. As you can see, I have lots of materials left that I could have used, and I could have used them in different ways. That's the fun thing. So enjoy, and here's your nature face. All right? So that's our craft for this week. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move over here, and I'm going to sit on my stool that I always sit on when you come here to the library, and we're going to read 2 stories, okay? All right, so the first book we're going to read today is Peach Pear Plum. And this is one of my favorite books. It's by Janet and Allan Ahlberg. Peach Pear Plum, I Spy Tom Thumb. So now you really have to look at this picture and say, where the heck is Tom Thumb? Oh, see that little blonde-headed guy right up there? That's Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb in the cupboard, I spy Mother Hubbard. Now, we can only see a part of Mother Hubbard, and there she is, right in the corner. Okay, Mother Hubbard down the cellar, I spy Cinderella. Cinderella on the stairs, I spy 3 bears. Can you see them? They're in the window. 3 bears out hunting. I spy baby bunting. Look up in the tree. Okay. Baby bunting fast asleep. I spy Bo Peep. Okay, where's Bo Peep? Bo Peep up the hill, I spy Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill in the ditch, I spy the Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch over the wood, I spy Robin Hood. See the arrows? Look down, there he is. Robin Hood in his den, I spy the bears again. Can you see them? I always have to look and see where they are in this one. Where are those? Oh, they're back here. Okay. 3 bears still hunting. They spy baby bunting. Baby bunting safe and dry, I spy plum pie. Who likes pie? Yum. Plum pie in the sun, I spy everyone. And there they all are. Okay, second book. Each week, you know, we're going to read 2 books. So the other book, since we're getting towards fall now, this is one of my favorite books. It's really easy to read and it's fun. And I love how leaves turn different colors in this fall. It says summer's over, cold weather's coming, but there's going to be a bright flare before we go into darker winter. Leaf Man, that's the name of the book, is Leaf Man by Lois Ehlert. One of my favorites. Love Lois Ehlert. Love her colors. Leaf Man used to live near me in a pile of leaves. But yesterday the wind blew Leaf Man away. He left no travel plans. The last time I saw him, he was headed east, past the chickens, toward the marsh, over the ducks and geese. A leaf man's got to go where the wind blows. He blew over the fields of pumpkins and winter squash. Flew over the turkey, past potatoes, carrots, and cabbage in rows. Then he blew out of sight. Is he drifting west above the orchards? Or over the prairie meadow and past the spotted cows? Well, a leaf man's got to go where the wind blows. Maybe the leaf man's gliding on a lake breeze. or flying along the river, following butterflies going south. Well, a leaf man's got to go where the wind blows. He might even be traveling north above leaves that look like him, or flying over mountains with a flock of birds. When Leaf Man looks down on the earth, is he lonesome for a home? This I do know. Where a leaf man will land, only the wind knows. So listen for a rustle in the leaves. Maybe you'll find a leaf man waiting to go home with you. The end. Well, boys and girls, it's been fun being with you today. I hope you'll come back next Wednesday when we'll have a new craft and new books to read. Bye. Have a great week.